We have some new information about the delete the zeros of the Iraqi currency, straight from the Iraq Press Agency. Now, I want you to take a look at this. Parliamentary Finance Committee denied on Friday the central bank to determine a time limit for the deletion of the zeros from the Iraqi currency. Now, let's take a step back. I thought the CBI was all in charge of all this operation. And I've been telling you for years that there is no independent central bank. They are independent in certain areas, but not in everything in their whole overview of their operation. The government of Iraq, specifically the Parliament Finance Committee, what I've been telling you about this for years now, that they are the ones in charge, and they're the ones who determine if they're going to do the delete the zeros, print the new currency, or whatever they're going to do as far as monetary policy. The parliament member, the head parliament member of the economic committee is Jabidi, and she's a female and, great, smart woman, I think. And she's spearheading this delete the zeros project. So basically she denied the central bank to delete the zeros of the Iraqi currency. Let's go back in this article. The committee member said, Jabbar al-Abadi, in a press statement, said that, quote, the project to delete the zeros were traded within the finance committee, adding that the central bank rejects this on the grounds that the time is not right now. So they're both in agreements of not doing the delete the zeros. The finance committee with the deletion of zeros is subject to many positives reflected in economic reality. And it says that the numbers in the dinar currency lose its value, and deletion of zeros because of the value of the dinar and the fall of the value of the dollar. Economist Jamil Antoine earlier, the deletion of zeros is a restructuring of the coin and alleviate the large digital accounts, burden treasurers, and alleviate the burden accountants to counter the transfers of numbers. And what they're talking about there is ease of transactions between actually the dollar and the Iraqi dinar. They just want a better way to count the money. That's what it's talking about right there. It says not the time to replace the currency, and that the lack of security and economic stability in Iraq. This is a wrong translation there. But I've told you in the past that the central banks have put the word out that they're not going to do anything with the currency until all banks in all provinces are back into ISIS control, back into Iraq control, out of ISIS control. We have a large province, Anbar province, almost completely, 90% of it's controlled over by Islamic State, all the way up to the border of Jordan and parts of Syria. So they're not going to be coming, doing this, delete the zeros anytime soon. Plus, they got another problem. They just restricted the outflow of the U.S. dollars into the economy of Iraq. They put a limit of 75 million. They're not even holding to that because they know if they hold the 75 million for 3 days straight, that it's gonna the Iraqi dinar is gonna decrease in value so bad it's just not gonna be funny. But they're raising up the limit from 75 million. I think yesterday was 82 or 84 million in the currency auction sales. So they know that they can't limit it to 75 million. So they got to raise it up, and you're gonna see it go up to 100 million, 110 million. Because they have to get that Iraqi dinar back down, increased in value for the betterment of the whole country. Hope you enjoy this article. This is published today, 6 February 2015. So, folks, there will not be no deletion of the zeros anytime this year. But that's my opinion. Anytime this year, the article didn't say that. But from what I'm hearing from Iraq and stuff, it's just not going to happen. Not this time, not until the Islamic State is removed completely from Iraq. And all banks are back under control of the Iraqi government or the central bank. Thanks for watching The American Contractor. And if you leave any comments, leave the comments below in the description. And I'll leave the link to this. Thank you very much.